Hello, my name is Veronica, aka Vespertiliu. I am an Italian comic book author, tarot oracle deck creator, and your spooky art teacher.
It's me again, yours truly.
Welcome to another vlog. Today I managed to wake up at a decent time. This is going to be a slightly different vlog than the others two I did before, because I'm not just bringing you with me in this particularly busy day, but I'm also taking the chance to answer one of your most frequently asked questions, which is, what equipment do I use? So we're going to have a tour of my gear, and I'm also going to show you how I use this equipment to film my content. It's not much, but it's quite a number of things, honestly. I've been slowly upgrading my gear in these past months, and I actually started getting back my love for drawing outside and therefore filming content outside, which has been something quite challenging, if I have to be honest, because as you're going to see, my gear is not very outdoors friendly, but just like a hero out of a fairy tale, lately MOFT reached out to me to solve all my problems, and I'm very happy they are the sponsor of today's video. MOFT stands for Mobile Office for Travelers, and this name couldn't be more fitting for their mission. Their origami-inspired gear is a game changer. Since I received their invisible travel stand, I've been able to create content wherever and whenever inspiration leads. This little snap phone stand definitely reduces filming stress and makes making art and filming short videos outdoors way easier. While it conveniently looks portable, light and discreet, the MOFT tripod is also very sturdy and strong. A game changer in limited spaces, designed to fit anywhere. It takes up minimal space at the back of your phone, making it your go-to choice for tight spots during everyday filming or city exploration. Also, and this is a huge plus to me, the efficiency and elegance of this stand meet with an eye for the environment. In fact, the MOFT Visionary Atelier standard material is a water-based synthetic leather that offers the perfect combination of durability, comfort, and sustainability. So, if you're ready to boost your content creation right away, you can check out MOFT at the link in my description. Thank you again, MOFT, for partnering with me. And with that said, let's get to the video. So, it's going to be a very busy day. You should be able to get into your working routine starting from gentle things. So, like I would journal or read and stuff like that. While this morning, since I had a terrible night full of nightmares, first thing I did is I want to get back to work so that I don't have to think about anything. This is not healthy behavior, but I did. And so I already checked my email. Then I did my journaling, of course. I did a little breakfast, and now we're going to work on my newsletter. First thing I'm going to do, even before writing the newsletter, is scanning the new entries of my sketchbook. But this week I think I have only one new page because, as you know, I've been really busy with the short comic since the deadline is approaching at the moment. I'm going to scan that page that I have, and we're going to write the newsletter. It's currently 10:15 and we are done with the emails and with the newsletter. Next thing to do is getting ready and start filming the part about all my gear that you're going to see. And so first off, the birds are like sick today. Then we're going to use my equipment to start filming the process behind the last delayed commission in my calendar, basically. My client actually requested a traditional piece on Vespertiliu, and she was specific on some of the details she wanted, on the inspiration she wanted for the piece, but then gave me total freedom. So I was able to have fun with it and express myself like I would normally do in an illustration of mine, basically. It's very exciting. I'm very happy about that. It makes me feel like an artist from the 20th century. We're going to get ready, put on a cute outfit and some makeup and get myself ready for the day. And then we're going to talk about my gear and to start the commission before it's lunch break. So let's get to it. Welcome back. Let's start with this equipment tour, okay? I'm going to link all my equipment in the description, so you're free to check it out. So, starting very strong with my camera, my beloved. I love this camera so much. It was an investment, but it was worth every cent, honestly. This is the DG Osmo Pocket 3, and it's a wonderful, wonderful camera, and this could be considered also an outdoors friendly camera because it is very lightweight, super portable, just amazing. But my girl right here was expensive, and so I tend to choose very wisely where and when to bring it with me because I care for this baby, okay? I usually bring it with me only when I decide to film content for YouTube, for example, when I film vlogs and stuff like that. But if I have to film content outside or short videos, for example, I always prefer to film with my phone, which is an iPhone 12 mini. The quality is pretty good and I can manage to film quickly and easily on my phone, and then I edit everything on CapCut Pro, both on my phone and on my computer. I actually use the desktop version of CapCut also to edit all of my YouTube videos. Before, I used to use my phone also to film my videos, and I would edit them on my iPad on InShot, of which I also had the Pro version. But needless to say, since I upgraded to this camera and to a desktop program, my filming and editing game has definitely changed. I'm way more quick, can experiment more. So yeah, that was definitely an upgrade. But as I said, I'm not really comfortable in bringing this baby with me outside because I care for her. I prefer to film with my phone when I have to film short content outside. Now, as you probably can tell, I'm not holding this camera, so let's talk about stands and tripods and all of that stuff. When I bought the DG Osmo 3, it came with a combo pack that included this pouch, I think it's the word. It also has its cover, this microphone, which is the DG Microphone 2, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very, very conveniently, it also came with a power bank that you can attach to the camera and that you can screw onto this mini tripod. And this combo tripod, power bank and then the camera on is actually the one that I use most regularly whenever I'm filming art lessons. I would just put everything together and put it here on my desk and film my videos. Right now, since I'm standing, I'm using, I have no idea how that is pronounced, but I think it's NEEWER. A Mechanical Arm by NEEWER. I got this with my microphone a long time ago. For a while I also was a streamer, and so I had all an incredible setting and this mechanical arm was part of that setup. What I did here, I basically crafted this myself. I added this from desktop ring light with a mechanical wire and you could attach your phone to it. I just unscrewed it, put it on this mechanical arm, and now I can screw the attachment for my camera, and that's how we're working now. So this mechanical arm and this kind of setup is the one I use to film my art processes. Just to make the art process a little bit more interesting, I would switch between different shots, film some parts with the mechanical arm and some other parts I would film them using this kind of setup and putting it in another part of my desk, basically. Another thing I bought 2 or maybe 3 months ago, this was my latest purchase, a big tripod. It was a smart purchase, but if I have to be honest, I could have maybe bought something a little less. Let me explain. Let me check the name. RØDE T264. This one can go up to 2 meters if I'm not mistaken. Big boy. I've mainly used this in my Draw With Me videos when I film the shot from behind me. I would put this right here in the center of my studio, aka living room, put the camera on top of it and film. I bought it because I just wanted to experiment with it and film those big shots from like the ceiling. But if I have to be honest, I've only found it useful when filming my Draw With Me videos. I think I used it in the dealing with failure video, and maybe I used it also in some parts of the video on my tarot deck. This is maybe the one piece of gear that I use the less. It is actually a pretty fair investment if you want to film more elaborate videos with more elaborate shots, so I would recommend it for that, but it's not something that I use so often. It comes very conveniently with a bag. It takes space, and I guess it is meant for other types of videos. Even though I bought it because I wanted a heavy-duty tripod just to shoot outdoors footage, it is actually not very comfortable to bring out with you. It's pretty heavy, and it's also incredibly sturdy. If you want to know, those are all pros, by the way. It's just that I'm not comfortable with those. It's incredibly sturdy, and so when you have to open it out and set it up, you will have to commit. Now, last but not least, talking about indoors equipment, I have my USB microphone. So this is the Rode NT USB. I've been using this microphone since I think 2021, maybe. It's been a while, honestly. As a microphone, it works really well. I also use this to record my voice for my music channel, basically. I have no idea how I do this, but I always break the entrance for the jack of the headphones. You still can hear yourself, which is really cool, but it sounds broken. I have no idea how to explain it. It is very noisy. Most of the time, when you then hear the recording on the computer, that noise disappears. But it's really hard and frustrating to record yourself without being able to properly hear yourself. I am responsible for that because I am the one who always breaks the input for the jack. But as a microphone, it works really well. Just to give a little summary, I have the combo pack of the DG Osmo Pocket 3 that includes the power bank, the tripod, and the DG Mic 2. Then we have the NEEWER Mechanical Arm. Then we have the ROXTAK T264 for this heavy-duty tripod. And last but not least, we have the Rode NT USB. Now, stepping into the outdoors equipment, as I anticipated, I don't like to bring with me my camera as often. I've always just been using my phone, and I would film little bits while holding it myself or lay it on something. But the MOFT Snap tripod stand really was a game changer because, as you can see, it is very discreet and portable, and you can just open it like this and you can lay your phone like this, or even a proper tripod. It works perfectly. It is very sturdy. There's quite a difference in bringing with you just your phone with this literally attached and bringing with you a camera and this thing. It definitely was a game changer, and we're going to use it this afternoon to make some art and film some content by the sea. Speaking of content, I now have 1 hour till my lunch break, and so I'm going to start working on the final piece for this commission right here. This is just the first sketch that I submitted to my client so that they could tell me if they wanted any changes or corrections. I'm so proud of this commission because it is a traditional commission. The client wanted my character. When she approved the sketch, that made me really proud and happy, if I have to be honest. Also, shout out to this client because she was incredibly patient. You know, I'm so busy with work, guys. I literally had zero time to work on commission. In fact, commissions are closed and have been closed for quite a while now. For this part of the video, I use this setup I talked to you about before. So it's the little DG tripod with the power bank and then the camera on that. While for the art process, I'm going to use this other setup, which is just my camera mounted on the NEEWER Mechanical Arm. And so this is the setting for our art process. So we've just finished with this piece. I'm very satisfied. I took a picture of it and sent it right away to my client so that she can tell me if it needs any corrections or changes, or so that she can approve it and we can move to the inking part. Just in case, I filmed the whole process of translation from the first sketch to the final pencil drawing. I think I might decide to film the whole inking process too. So you might be able to see the whole process in a couple Draw With Me videos in the next weeks. With that said, my phone basically died and the power bank to my camera needed to be charged. So I think I'm going to take a break from filming right now, because let me tell you guys, those past months have been a lot. This is not very healthy, I know, but I've been struggling with finding time to really rest, because even on those days when I'm like, okay, I'm free now, I always find a way to make the most productive time of it. I am actually in the process of understanding that that is not healthy and that is not good for me. So yeah, I think I might take a little break and just have my lunch, take it easy, because we still have a very busy afternoon ahead. On today's schedule, we still have going outside, get printed all the rest of the layout pages to ink for my story about the lovers from Oracolo. I want to go by the sea and draw and film the process and show you behind the scenes of my short videos. And then we're going to come back home and I think I'll have to start editing right away. So with that said, see you in a second. And we're back. My client just approved the pencil drawing, so we're going to keep going with that piece in another video. With that said, we are going to now head out. I have here all the pages I've already done. You might remember this one from my latest video. Already cut all the other sheets of paper that I need. This is so special because, as you can see right here, there are all those symbols, and that's because this envelope right here, I used it to present the proposal for my very first graphic novel. So I have it since 2017 at least. We're now heading out to run our errands and go by the sea and draw and film some short form content. Little fit check before we go. I don't think you can see me. Let's go. Covered in ants, and I've been covered in ants through the whole process of this sketch. So as soon as I finished with my editing, my phone died. I wanted to upload it right away, but I'm going to do it as soon as my phone gets charged up. For today, we can toggle off the list, answer emails, write newsletter, work on the final pencil drawing for the commission and get it approved. Go get the rest of your layouts page printed, draw outside, and in the meantime, film some short content and right away edit said short content. I think we can call it a day. I need to rest. I am exhausted. This was such a long day. I did so many things. Those weeks are packed. Those weeks are booked and busy. And so the more I can do in one day, the less I can stress in the next ones. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you had fun coming along with me, and also I hope you found the equipment tour helpful. Let me know if you're thinking of getting any of the things that I use. Stay tuned in the next couple of weeks because I really want to share with you the full art process behind the final pencil drawing of the commission I'm working on, and I'm also going to film the inking process for this commission. So those are going to be a two-part draw with me video that is going to come out in the next weeks. So if you don't want to miss those videos and also would like to support me and help this channel grow, you can simply do it by hitting the subscribe button and liking this video. My very first tarot deck, Vespertiliu, is now available for purchase, and you can get it at the link in the description. Also, if you like my art and content and would like to dig a little deeper, consider joining my newsletter where I share weekly updates on my digitalized sketchbook. Don't forget to check the sponsor of today's video, MOFT, and all of my other partnerships linked below to get exclusive discount codes for different websites. If you stayed till this point, thank you very much. I will see you very soon with more art videos. In the meantime, let's make art. Bye!